So this week, week leading up to Christmas. All right.
Yeah, we went out like 2 days.
We went out. Me and you have our annual mother-daughter Christmas shop.
Yeah.
We do it every year. Obviously, we are normally in Pittsburgh. So this year, we're in Seattle. We're a little more familiar with the terrain this year.
A little bit. Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
But we were out, and I was like, Laura, where do you want to go? Check out presents. And this was the first red flag. This was the first Christmas is Laura okay red flag. She says, oh, I've really been wanting to check out Bartell Drugs. I bet they have a lot of cool gifts we could get. I said, the drugstore? She was like, yeah. She's like, I don't think it's a drugstore, though. I said, Mom, it's called Bartell Drugs. Pretty sure it's just a drugstore.
I think it's pretty famous around here in Seattle.
For Christmas shopping.
Well, I don't know about Christmas shopping. No.
For competing with Walgreens and Rite Aid.
I was going to say, Laura, I think in terms of like drugstores.
It harkened me back to this Christmas movie that I used to watch every single year.
What's that?
It was Jason Robards, and it was called A House Without a Christmas Tree.
I have never seen it.
No? Mm-mm. Oh my gosh. I used to love that when I was a kid. But I remember all of the kids gave like a quarter to buy their teachers a gift.
Okay.
And back in those days, the drugstore was the hip happening place. They had everything.
I'm not ragging on anyone who buys their Christmas presents from a drugstore. You are just not normally, that's not normally where Laura goes to shop for Christmas presents.
Yeah.
And this is the year. It just seemed so fascinating to you. Like you were pumped.
I was like, let's check it out. Maybe they have cool things. I had an intuitive feeling.
I think Laura's
have some
is it
cool
a sign of your age? Is it a sign of the times?
Hey.
You want to go check out the drugstore? Maybe get a walker while you're there. What's that drink? What's that drink that you have to drink?
Ensure.
So ensure while you're there.
Leanne.
You're gonna put some in your stocking. I'm just.
No.
Fucking hell. All right. So if that wasn't weird enough.
I'm having an off year.
Well, that's my point. We all are. What the fuck's happening? If that wasn't weird enough, then the next night, she's like, I'm going to bring home some Christmas snacks, some festive holiday snacks. And I'm like, fuck yeah. She gets home. Me and Jake are like salivating because there was like no food in the house.
You're like, what's in that bag?
I was like, what kind of fucking holiday treats you got, Mom? She, with the most excited look on her face, whips out this loaf of bread and goes, I got a loaf of Ukrainian rye bread. And I said, as a snack, yeah, that's a snack I got. She was excited to tell me that the snack she got was a loaf of Ukrainian rye bread, which, don't get me wrong, delicious.
Hey.
Except when I'm feeling like I want a tasty treat, I normally like ice cream, cookie, popcorn.
The schnecken. The schnecken beckons.
Not normally rye bread. Explain yourself.
Well,
Is it good for your soft teeth?
I think...
I have soft teeth. How could you say that?
I was thinking a nice tasty treat would be a nice cup of hot tea with some toasted Ukrainian rye and some lingonberry jam. Leanne,
Laura, that's
it's
cute.
Red and festive.
Laura, that's cute as button.
And very tasty.
It is very tasty. But again, we were talking like sweet. You came at me with like sweets energy.
Did I?
And then you pulled out a loaf of rye bread. It wasn't really, I was like, what's happening?
Lingonberry jam has a tinge of sweetness.
Look at her trying to justify.